Hello there, I'm Oliver. I'm the guy who did this for 2 seasons in 23 and 24. Considering this is probably my last day doing this, I will give you next person a look at how to set this up efficiently. I figured out some easy ways to do it, so I'll share that wisdom with you right about now. So to start off, you got your computer, your mic stand here, and the tripod. You will have a different tripod because, well, this one just kind of falls off. And I gotta put my wallet in it so it doesn't bend, but whatever. Gonna put that back real quick. So, first of all, you got your computer. Then get out the Elgato capture card. I affectionately refer to this thing as the soap. And then we got this adjuster. So in the side here, put it into either of these 2 holes. I usually just pick that one. And then we'll start with the cords. So there's only 4 cords I think you need. Well, there's like a power cord, but you gotta get we have 2 of these, the USB-C and USB ones. Those are important. One of them goes into this one of them goes into this one, but they go into 2 separate places. So start off, I'll go with the Insignia one because it's a little bit shorter. And I will put it in the soap here at the back and run it around over to the other side of the computer. So, yep, does that. This is the only way it's getting in. There is an outside here, which you might get tricked into thinking you need an HDMI here and an HDMI here. I unplugged a few things and realized that's not actually the case. Now, for the other one, the other USB to USB-C cord here, this one's gonna plug in to your soundboard. I probably should have gotten this all out before I started this video, so I'll see you in a second. All right, we're back. So now that I got this plugged in, I'm gonna run this into the Focusrite thing here. There's a little place on the back. You can slot it right in, and now it'll light up a little, and you got yourself your video board. Now this, you're gonna find in the other microphone box, the bigger box. You plug it in into any of these.
Good morning, sir.
And run this back part, the part without the shell, just the big part with the 3 holes, into the microphone. I prefer this one, but the other one works. It works, just know that. I just prefer this one. I think it sounds better, and I can see it a little better, and it's a little less environmental sound. So now that you got this plugged in, this is probably fine at whatever you have. It's mostly the OBS that'll do the audio mixing. Plug there, plugged into this one. And now we gotta work on the camera. So I've got the camera, ignore the part where it fell over. Then plug in the camera cord. You will likely have, I don't know if you'll have a different camera, but you'll definitely have a different tripod. But I will show you the janky way that I've been setting it up this year. So ignore the computer. I know, pretty cool sign. And we got the camera. And so this is gonna take 2 hands. So I'm gonna set you up like right about here so you can kind of see me. So I'm gonna put this on. There's a little bottom part here. I'm not sure what you can see. You put it on top of the little screw. You use this underside to screw it in, and then it's secure. Open it up.
Morning.
And then I personally have been putting my wallet in here to block it, but that's not how it'll work for you because you're gonna have a real tripod. This one used to work, it just doesn't.
22 on Brookings, is this one true story?
Yes.
Okay. So now that we got the camera set up, make sure that it's all secured. You have the power cord that's plugged in, and you got this underside that is a little more hollow on this side than the other side. One slide, one piece than the other. You plug it into the back right here. Plugged in. Then you're going to get one of the HDMI to mini HDMI ones. So this side on one side and then this side on the other. You're going to plug this into this side with the other cord. The side with 3 holes, you're gonna plug it into that side. And now plug this part in. The small side, you're gonna run, open this up and into that hole.
I don't know who the boy is on the right, but that's Saucy's boy right there.
There we go. So now you're in.
Probably works with Steve.
And we can begin on the computer side of things. We have all the cords set up successfully, and we can have the computer going. So we're probably changing the pin, but if you didn't, it's 2022. Don't tell anybody. All right. And then you know how to set up a stream, I'm assuming. So we'll open up the OBS. And so it might show this, where you've got a black screen and you're gonna think you messed something up. Not always the case. If you leave the OBS on while you turn off the computer, sometimes all you gotta do is click on this camera 1, click on the device, switch away, and switch back. Well, it didn't work this time, so I actually did do something wrong. Just a moment. All right, I unplugged and replugged this. That'll just be finicky sometimes, but it's red here. It doesn't always be red, but typically. So sometimes it'll show up as this Game Capture 2. I don't know why it does that. I think it's because you're already on Game Capture 1 and it wants to say it's something different. But if you switch there, boom, we got our camera. Click OK and it'll save. And it's obviously poor framing right now. I've already got this going. I've already got the scoreboard, which is for the keepthescore.com. Though you'll have to pay for your own subscription, no freeloading. We've got this in the top right on the Hardhats TV socials, spinning right there. The audio input capture, this is for your, this is for the audio mixer. Just as long as this part is, bumping, you're plugged in and doing well. The new ticker, I've got this on the bottom going. It's a big long video. You have to update it for your own season though. I just made it in Adobe After Effects and switched position from 0 to like -11,000 over the course of like a 5-minute video with a gray background and white text. And then I got it to loop. So that's what it is. The camera, this is going to be the IP camera. We obviously can't do that here, but this is where you're gonna find that overhead permanently installed one. And the way I've been doing it is when I'm at home, I use the transmitters here. Set up one on my side, plug it in via the HDMI right here, and then set up one on the other side using this in the main pavilion area and plugging in the camera, then plugging the transmitter here. You gotta make sure that you have the right one. One of them says receiver on it, and one of them says transmitter. The way you'll see it is right here in the bottom right. So the receiver is the one you want in the booth with you, obviously. And the other one, the transmitter, is the one you want over with the camera. And it's just the same kind of thing, but it's HDMI to HDMI here instead of mini HDMI. But it's mini HDMI to the transmitter. So anyways. And the way I've been doing it is a tight cam on camera 1, and then as soon as the ball is hit, because there's a slight delay on the IP camera, you might be able to fix that. I wasn't able to. And so the HDMI, I usually do that. When ball is hit, I've been switching. And so that it gets to being able to see the whole field, I have the close-up for when the ball's not being hit, so you can really see the at-bat. Then of course you know how to do this, but manage stream, assuming we're ready. We would click manage stream, select existing stream. This is gonna be the game I'm gonna be doing today. Select broadcast and start streaming. Make sure that this is good. It should be about 7,000, 6,800. At home, I usually push it up a little more because it runs slightly smoother and we've got great Wi-Fi. But I'm on the road right now. And if it's actually failing, it'll say the drop frames and have the percentage. Anything over like 40, you should do something about it. Anything under 15, you're probably okay. And you have smooth sailing if it's under 5 or 0. So that's the way that it goes. Hope you enjoyed. Good luck.